Get ready for action, because the New York Mets are making a huge move. Outfielder A.J. Ewing, the New York #2 prospect for 2026 on the MLB pipeline, is reportedly set to be called up to the majors just weeks after ascending to AAA. This young outfielder is expected to make his MLB debut this week, hoping to inject some much-needed energy into a struggling squad. We break down everything you need to know about this massive promotion.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
The desperation is real as the New York Mets call up outfield prospect A.J. Ewing from the minors. An insider tells us that the team is looking to spark a stagnant lineup, and Ewing is slated to join the roster before Tuesday night's series opener against the Detroit Tigers. We look at the stats behind this call-up and what it means for the team's current performance. Sources have confirmed that the Mets are calling up outfielder A.J. Ewing for Tuesday's series opener against the Detroit Tigers. Ewing, who has played just 12 games at AAA Syracuse, brings a powerful resume with an .827 ops in those appearances and a history of stealing bases. We explore how this speedster fits into the Mets' current roster situation. The New York Mets are in dire need of a spark, sitting at their worst start in 33 years. To try and fix that lineup, they are promoting their top prospect, A.J. Ewing, ahead of the Tigers series. Find out how this move impacts the entire team and what the future holds for this exciting prospect. Stay with us for the full breakdown. The New York Mets are poised for a significant shift in their season, reportedly preparing to call top prospect outfielder A.J. Ewing up to the major leagues in a move designed to inject momentum into a struggling squad. Ewing, who is considered New York's #2 prospect for 2026 on the MLB pipeline, is expected to make his MLB debut this week, according to multiple reports from The Athletic and the New York Post. The 21-year-old began the season at AA before being promoted to AAA on April 27th. After just 12 games in AAA, the Mets are clearly looking to leverage the young outfielder's potential to revitalize their slow start. In 30 minor league games this year, Ewing has demonstrated offensive capability, posting a .339 batting average, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs, and 17 stolen bases. The Mets currently sit 10 games under .500 with a 15-25 record, making the speedster's role critical in providing a spark for the team. If the promotion is officially announced, Ewing will debut in the majors after playing 46 AA games and 12 AAA contests. Ewing's minor league performance has been impressive. Last season, he hit .315 and stole 70 bases in 2025. This year, he hit a .349 average with 2 homers, 7 RBIs, and 12 stolen bases in 18 AA games, earning his promotion to AAA where he hit .326 and recorded a walk-off single in just 12 games. Across 251 minor league games since being drafted in 2023, the prospect has accumulated a .290 batting average, 15 home runs, 118 RBIs, and 101 stolen bases. The lefty-swinging outfielder is viewed as a key addition, capable of driving in runs and adding speed to the Mets lineup. Reports suggest Ewing may be set to make his MLB debut against the Detroit Tigers on Tuesday. The New York Mets are looking to inject some life into a stagnant lineup by calling up outfielder prospect A.J. Ewing from the minor leagues. An insider familiar with the decision told the Associated Press on Monday night that the move was made after just 12 games with AAA Syracuse. A.J. Ewing, 21, will be added to the active roster before Tuesday night's series opener against the Detroit Tigers at Citi Field. During his time in Syracuse, Ewing demonstrated significant offensive production, batting .326 with 3 doubles, a triple, and 4 RBIs in 51 plate appearances. He also contributed 5 walks, 5 stolen bases, and 9 runs. Ewing is considered New York's second-ranked minor league prospect behind pitcher Jonah Tong, according to MLB.com. He possesses versatility, having experience at second base and both corner outfield positions. Last year at AA Binghamton, he hit .339 in 28 games, and this season at Syracuse, he batted .349 with a 1.053 ops and 12 stolen bases in 18 games before his promotion. The call-up comes as the Mets face significant roster challenges. Luis Robert Jr. is on the injured list with a lumbar spine disc herniation, and star players Francisco Lindor and Jorge Polanco are also sidelined. The team entered Monday with a disappointing 15-25 record and an offense struggling in several key statistical areas. The 5'10", 160-pound left-handed hitter was a fourth-round draft pick by the Mets in 2023 out of Springboro High School in Ohio. The organization will need to open a 40-man roster spot for Ewing on Tuesday, a decision first reported by The Athletic. The New York Mets have activated outfielder prospect A.J. Ewing for Tuesday's series opener against the Detroit Tigers, sources confirmed to ESPN on Monday. Ewing, 21, is the team's number 2 prospect according to ESPN's latest team-based ranking, and entered the season as the 28th prospect in Major League Baseball. The move comes as the Mets navigate challenges, currently ranked as a Major League worst team with a 15-25 record. Ewing has shown promise in the minors, having played 12 games at AAA Syracuse, where he posted in .827 ops in 51 plate appearances and accumulated 5 stolen bases. Last year in the minor leagues, Ewing demonstrated significant speed, stealing 70 bases across 124 games. The call-up is motivated by the Mets' need for speed and power, as the club ranks 19th in stolen bases, but last in OPS. The 5'10", 160-pound left-handed hitter, who was a fourth-round pick in 2023 out of Springboro High School, will require the team to open a 40-man roster spot for Tuesday's game. This decision follows reports from The Athletic and contributions from the Associated Press. The New York Mets are desperately seeking a lineup spark following an abysmal start to the season, currently sitting at a 15-25 record. Despite carrying the highest 40-man payroll and second-highest luxury tax spending in 2026, the team holds the worst record in baseball, with their lineup ranking dead last in WRC Plus at 81. To inject momentum into the offense, the Mets have announced the promotion of their top prospect, Outfielder A.J. Ewing, who will join the team. Ewing will begin a 3-game series against the Detroit Tigers at Citi Field on May 12. Ewing becomes the second Mets outfield prospect to debut this season, following Carson Bench, who was initially slated as the top prospect but was made out of spring training. At the time of his call-up, Ewing ranked as the number 78 prospect on MLB's top 100 list. The situation is further complicated by the injury to everyday center fielder Luis Robert Jr., whom the Mets traded for. Robert suffered a herniated disc in his lumbar spine on April 30 and has been on the injured list since. Doctors indicated a short stint on the injured list, with reevaluation expected in 7 to 10 days. 10 days later, there has been no progress, suggesting a more prolonged injury. Experts suggest a herniated disc can take 4 to 6 weeks to heal, potentially pushing Robert's return closer to June. In the interim, the Mets have utilized Tyrone Taylor and Bench in center field. Neither has provided significant offensive output, with Taylor posting an ops of .510 and Bench at .603. StatCast metrics for the center fielders show a .184 expected batting average, .323 xSLG, and a .256 xWOBA. With a clear hole in the lineup, Ewing is positioned to take over the center field role while Robert continues his rehabilitation. This shift would allow Bench to move to right field and Juan Soto to left field, with Taylor reverting to a fourth outfielder role as a right-handed complement to the left-handed Bench and Ewing. The team will need to make roster adjustments, including potentially moving utility player Ronnie Mauricio to the 60-day injured list and optioning outfielder MJ Melendez to AAA Syracuse to accommodate Ewing on both the active and 40-man rosters.